What is up, YouTube? It has been a minute. It's been a little while. I got a comment on my last video that's like a year old or so that you guys wanted an update, and I was like, yeah, I think I can do that. I know I kind of just dropped off. Yeah, I mean, life continues to throw many things at me, as it does all of us, and so here's my update. I will say it's been really lovely skating without actually filming myself, because now I come to the skate park and the skating is really just about the skating itself. I don't have to worry about whether I'm in frame or not. I don't think, oh man, I should probably try and land a kickflip today so I can get more views or whatever. I mean, I'm only pushing myself, and I'm only trying to get better and progress just because that's what I'm doing, and because I love to do it. And it's not about putting a video up or you know, answering comments and stuff like that. So I don't miss that aspect of things, which is nice. Acting has been going fairly decently. I've booked a couple of voiceover gigs here and there. I've done a couple of on-camera spots. As of the filming of this right now, if you follow the Sex and the City reboot on HBO Max, the show And Just Like That, I am in episode 205. I have a scene at the very end of the episode, which is pretty good. It was directed by Cynthia Nixon, who plays Miranda on the show, and she was really delightful and had a lot of lovely things to say to me after we wrapped the episode. They let me improvise some, and they used one of my improvised lines as the very end of my scene, the button on my scene, which was really fun. I appreciated that. And it was a really awesome experience overall. It was just really lovely to show up to set and just be of service and not worry about myself, just focus on doing a good job for others. And it was a really wonderful experience. Another film that I shot a couple of years ago finally got its world premiere at the Chinese theaters in Hollywood. It's a film called Escaping Ohio. It's a teenage rom-com. I play kind of a drunk Florida uncle in it who shows up during a graduation party for the main character. I got word from her, and she also wrote and directed it. I got word from her that they had to cut a lot of that graduation party scene to make room for other things, which happens in films, so I get that. So some of my funny stuff ended up getting cut. I don't know what actually made the cut because I was not able to make it out to Hollywood for the premiere, but she is sending me a bunch of the footage that got cut as well as the stuff that was kept in, and I'm going to use that to try and get in front of some different agents. I am between agents right now, and as you may or may not know, the writers are on strike currently, and SAG is about to go on strike. So not a whole lot of work in my future, but I'm going to be doing some behind the scenes work to try and get a new agent and, you know, do some of the upkeep that is the business side of things as opposed to the creative art side of things. On a final note, I lost my father about a month ago, which has been interesting and has put me in a new phase of life where I'm at the point that I am now, taking care of parents, checking in on my mother. I'm also going to be having our mother-in-law moving in with us pretty soon, so I'm at the stage of life where, you know, you're worried about your parents and taking care of them. I'm processing my own grief. I'm finding myself in the circle of life as I am a dad, and I think about my own father who has passed, and I think about my father-in-law, and I think about my kids, and I think about the next generation and all the generations before me. It's got me in a very philosophical space, and I'm just trying to be really present and have a lot of gratitude for where I'm at, and have a lot of gratitude for my health and the opportunities that I am giving my children, the listening that I do with them, and the kind of father that I am, and the ways that I am different from my dad and the ways that I am the same. Overall, it's an experience that we all go through. We lose our parents at some point. We all have loved ones around us who pass on, and some days I burst into tears, and other days I have fond memories, and that's all part of the process. It doesn't go away, it just gets different. Anyway, let's shut up, let's warm up, let's skate. Someone's feeling brave today with the camera out.
primo.